We've made it. Welcome back to another video, peeps. My name is Eddie. This is Eddytainment, and we're doing our second night of Busch Gardens Williamsburg Howl-O-Scream. Tonight is actually the annual pass holder event. So let's go check it out. Alrighty, we are heading on in. The very entrance. Lost my girlfriend. Alright, so the first thing you experience when you get here, oh look, they have goodies, Coca-Cola goodies. Thank you. So for the annual pass holder event, they're giving away some cool goodies. Looks like a koozie as you pass or as you enter Ripper's Row. Looks like Jack the Ripper is on the loose. Alrighty, so we are just exiting Ripper's Row in England. Looking at the map. And I think we're gonna go left towards Italy and check out the event that way, counterclockwise. Let's see what we run into today. Alrighty, when you head towards the left and come up on Italy, the first house that you run into is Dystopia. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. No, this is one of the new ones. Alrighty, so Dystopia is set in this one building right here, which is traditionally the Escape from Pompeii, but for the season it's closed down in the fall time, and won't reopen again up till the spring. Alrighty, so quick recap. We went through Ripper's Row. They were giving away, for the annual pass holder event, they were giving away some Coca-Cola swag, which was a koozie and some sunglasses with 100% UV protection, which is always a must. Then we made a hard left, went towards Italy, and did Dystopia, which is the first house that you run into in the Escape from Pompeii building, which is now closed for the season and won't reopen up till the springtime. Dystopia, dope. Great house to start with if you are coming to the event. Strongly suggest start going left now. We're headed down Italy, probably going to stop by the Fiesta Italia area to check out Cirque du Sinistro. Alright, now we're crossing over into the Fiesta Italy area, which is transformed into Sideshow Square. And at the end you'll find Cirque du Sinistro. Right over there is the advertising sign for Cirque du Sinistro. Death-defying knife throwing. So for the most part, you can't go wrong with a circus-themed area. This is one of the more well-lit areas, as you can tell. You can see me in the video. But you do have like the clowns with the chainsaws, so although well-lit, could still be fairly scary. And as I was saying, here comes the clowns. If you have a fear of clowns, you should avoid this area completely. Sideshow Square. pretty empty at the moment, so hopefully not much of a line at Cirque du Sinistro. Alrighty, this is the main entrance to the Cirque du Sinistro house. There's a warning sign right to the left. Be aware of their creatures. Once again, the line doesn't seem to be too crazy. All of the parking lots seem to be fairly packed. It doesn't seem to be too overcrowded inside of here, so the crowds are well spread for the annual pass holder event. But I may have spoken too soon. There's a line up there. We'll see how long the wait is. There's the entryway facade to Cirque du Sinistro. Looks very nice. Just finished Cirque du Sinistro, and we're taking a quick break. My girlfriend had to use the restroom, so I found a little spot to sit down and talk to you guys about it. So Cirque du Sinistro, for the most part, is one of the longer houses that they provide here. It's great, a lot of like different like atmosphere change, different settings as you go from like sideshow to sideshow. You have like the snake woman, you have the clowns, you have like these different mazes that you walk through. So it presents a lot of different variety, which makes it extremely enjoyable. It's one of my favorites still, but we've only gone through 2 of the houses thus far. So let's see, maybe my opinion changes. Maybe this one falls to the back of the line and some of the other ones step up to the plate. So they have this tent over here that's actually closed down at the moment. Looks like they sell quick queues, but for the annual pass holder event, I don't think it's necessary right now, nor is it available. It's actually closed down. But if you come on a busier night, that may be something that you want to purchase so you can skip the lines and you don't have to wait too much. Now we're heading out of the Sideshow Square scare zone in Fiesta Italia. We're going to continue left, which takes us to, I believe, Germany, if I remember correctly, and I think where the remainder of the houses are found, and a few other scare zones. That guy was missing an arm. This is as you exit the Sideshow Square and go left, the Garden of the Souls. Extremely dark, extremely foggy, so you gotta kind of watch your step, walk slowly. You guys probably can tell that not much of the image is coming up, but for the most part, good atmosphere. One of the many wine bars. We also have another bar coming up here if you're feeling thirsty and you want an alcoholic beverage called Restless Spirits. It is one of the many new bars for this year. This bridge, once again, doesn't come up too well, but is probably one of my favorite places in the whole entire park to get like a nice view of some of the roller coasters over here to the right hand side and how they like intertwine. In addition, it has a cool ambiance and music to it. Okay, so at the other end of the bridge, you find yourself in the early parts of Oktoberfest with Verboten and the Mac Tower over here on the right hand side. This has no scare zone, but does lead us directly to Lumber Hack at the end on the left-hand side, right when you get to like the center of Oktoberfest. All right, so overall so far, having a great time. My girlfriend, as usual, refuses to be on camera, and she's acting like she's a tough guy. She's not getting scared, but the event's fun, and given that it's the annual pass holder event, it's actually not too packed. So far all the lines have been very quick, and hopefully they remain that way. But as the night gets later and later, the people probably start to try to get some houses out of the way. And now we're coming up on the center portion of Oktoberfest, where the majority of the rest of the houses are. Let's check it out. Right over here to the left is where Jack comes out to do the opening ceremony for Howl-O-Scream. We missed it today, but that is the area right next to the last call bar, which from the looks of it, we might be stopping here. All right, so we're actually skipping over some of the houses just temporarily because we needed a refreshment, and now we need to get some food in us. We're extremely hungry. There was traffic on the way over here, so it took like 4 hours. So we haven't ate. We're gonna go to France and get some chili fries. If you haven't been over there, I'm gonna show you in a second. They have a good selection and a good variety of different styles of chili fries. You'll see in a moment. Okay, this is something that we definitely did not see last time. Some projection mapping on the building where the escape rooms are. That looks super awesome. I don't know if something happens or it's just like a Vault 20 or, well, 20 years of fear. That looks super cool. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, stepping it up. And as you can see, the entrance to both escape rooms are over there. Now we're crossing quickly through Vampire Point. Very dark. And you got some vampires hidden in the crevasses of this area. One over there in the distance. Babe. Now we're crossing over from Vampire Point through the bridge that's all webbed up as if spiders have been living here for years, through to Axe Alley. Alrighty, now we have entered Axe Alley. Let's see if we can capture this guy jumping. There you go.
Stop stepping on my shoes.
Stop stopping.
I'm not looking.
You got scared. That's what happened.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
All right, we're making a hard right. Making our way to France for them French fries. into France. And this is the map, the infamous map that scares people. If you're at the control station, you actually can pay. There you go. They didn't get scared. I think they saw it coming. Yes, this is probably one of my favorite scare zones this year.
You just finished scaring her, turned around, scared her again.
Look at these guys. Alright, so the place with the fries is called Las Fritas. These are the different options that they have.
Which one?
I don't know, what do you think? They got poutine, smokehouse, Mediterranean, Irish, classic, Italian. What are we going with? Fresh cut fries topped with crumbled bacon, sour cream. I think I like the Irish. That has sour cream. That's the money shot of the Irish French fries. Those things are dope. So good. We're about to pay and then try them out. Alrighty, so we're taking our first bite of the fries. Feed me. Just taking forever. There was literally nothing on that fry but fry. Still good though. She's not gonna be hangry anymore. And then we can finish the event. Be back after we're done eating. So a lot of the rides are still running during Howl-O-Scream. This is the Griffin right here, which is one of the doper rides. Dopier, if that's even a word. You can't see them just yet. But this drop is crazy. Look at them go. And then they go up and come down that way. One of my favorite rides here at the park. That and Apollo's Chariot. But yeah, if you're coming to Howl-O-Scream, it's not just rides. Or not just houses. There's other things to do. Rides, food, merchandise. All of the above. You can really enjoy the event. And if you come on one of the days like the pass holder event, you have a good chance that you'll be able to enjoy it in various different ways, just because it's not as packed today. And look at this one over here, eating my fries. Told her to save me some. Let's see if there's any left. Are there any fries left? Oh, yep, there's one. Not much sour cream though, and I'm a big fan of sour cream. But the bacon bits are delicious. And now we are backtracking through X Alley to go back to the Festhaus Germany area and do the rest of the haunted houses. Looks like we got a chainsaw guy in Axe Alley. A clown with a chainsaw in Axe Alley. I'm confused. Just exited Axe Alley. and we're heading through Vampire Point again. It is extremely foggy. Can't see anything. Jesus. That is the tale of the tape this year. Fog and darkness. Ooh, I can see myself. Hello. Ah, you couldn't see him. It's too dark again. The actors of Vampire Point. These guys were in my last video. Ah, looks like the projection mapping has changed. Really cool. I wonder what it's like, or what all the sequences are. Spiderwebs now. So we're gonna follow the houses backwards towards the way that we came since we went to go eat. First is Demented Dimensions. One of the newer houses this year. Let's see how it does. Second time around, Demented Dimensions. For the most part, Demented Dimensions, a lot of the same. Decent for a new house, but my girlfriend didn't really like it. She's saying she's not getting scared, but I think it's a lot about what you see, not necessarily jump scares at this event. It's a lot more family friendly. It is Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Some of the houses are decently scary, but not the majority of them. But I'm still enjoying them thoroughly. We're headed down by Vault 20. We're gonna check that out. That was my favorite one when we came earlier, so I think it's gonna be great again. Let's check it out. Jack is back posters. You better beware. We did Vault 20, and I think it was a little bit better the first time around when we went through it, but still one of the better houses. Now we're gonna do Lumberhack. The view from the little sky lift taking us back to the entrance. You can't see out that way, but another good night out of Howl-O-Scream. It is a work day, so we are heading out early. We did not finish all the houses, but we probably will be back because that is the benefit of being an annual pass holder. You can come back as many times as you want to the event, and we probably will be back at least once or twice more. So if you like this content, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel to show your support, click that little bell icon to stay tuned for any additional videos that I put out. Follow me on my social medias like Facebook and Twitter. And as always, peeps, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been eddytained?